So we
Come again. You have an accusation of common assault.
Yeah, you can just listen to me. So
I'm listening. That's what I'm trying to verify.
Listen.
No, don't tell me to stop. I'm trying to verify.
Common assault, okay, so we need to talk to you about it under caution. So what I'm going to do is I need to, on Bodyborn, I need to ask you some questions about the allegation under caution, okay? So we need to sit down somewhere, whether you want to do it in your room or you want to do it downstairs, it's up to you, because it's not practical to be stood in the hallway doing it, because I need to write down some stuff. So where would you like to do the interview?
Common assault of what? Who is assaulting who?
So, okay, right, 1 second then. But we're going to go through this anyway when we start it. So it's an accusation of common assault against Miss Aziz, whereby you've thrown a bucket at her. So before
Throw
you
a bucket?
Okay, stop.
No, don't say I should stop. I mean, you want me? I have a right to fear. Don't tell me to stop.
In interview, okay. So where would you like to do it? In your room?
No, right here. No, I'm not inviting you in my room. You can sit down on the staircase. Why will I go into your car? Do I look like somebody you're going to invite into your car? Not just invite, but compel to your car.
You, out of courtesy,
you can sit down.
Write down. So I want to sit at a table.
You know what? What's your name?
I'm PC McGrath.
Okay. It appears you just want to talk and you don't want me to talk. You don't want to listen to me.
We're doing an interview and you can talk in an interview under caution.
If you want to sit on the staircase,
no,
out.
Fine,
you're fine. You just, excuse me, you just said you're fine now. If you're fine.
Yes. We need to do this interview. It would just be more practical if we were sat down at a table, so I could just write things down.
If you are fine not sitting down, I'm good. Whatever you're here for, let me know.
We'll just do it on the table then downstairs.
Okay.
Alright, perfect. You ready to do it, yeah?
I'm not going into their living room. I complained, you're not invited. I complained about the fact that Rohel, the son of the man here, the son of the same woman, laced a chemical on paper. Nobody did anything. Okay. I have blood. I'm coming. Just a second. None of you did anything. A woman is lying falsely. A bucket on her when I never even moved close to her. A woman is lying on me, and you're saying you're being. Hold on. What? I've forgotten whatever your name is, but hold on. You're not. You're. Where are you? Just hold on. I'm coming.
Cool. So we're on the landing, yeah?
We'll do it. We'll start the interview here on the landing.
I thought you were saying you were not going to do it.
Well, obviously you're not.
No, they gave you the go ahead. They gave you the go ahead to do it. Yeah. Of course I know. You speak Pakistani.
No,
right? Of course you do. Of course you do. So I called the police on this and nobody did. No, don't tell me to stop. Don't tell me to stop. You can, as a policeman, you don't have a right to tell me to stop, or policewoman or whatever you are.
You okay. Have to be interviewed.
Yeah. Then don't talk to me rudely.
You can. I'm not talking to you rudely.
You just did.
You to stop so I can start the interview.
All right.
So we need to start. Okay.
And what's the interview all about? Why are you interviewing me? Because I reported a crime and nobody did anything.
What time are we at? 0012. Okay, so there's been, like I said, there's been an allegation of a common assault.
A false allegation, yeah.
There's been an allegation of common assault whereby you have thrown a bucket at Miss Aziz.
Not me.
Upstairs in the landing right here, okay, at around 9:30 to 10 o'clock this evening.
Not me.
So just, I need to caution you, so you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention in question something which you may later on in court, and anything that you do say may be given in evidence. Just to remind you that you're not under arrest and you're free to
you definitely will not arrest me, or else I'll be suing you guys. I know the IOPC is really covering you up, even when you guys do things that are very, very bad.
So the first
except one reports you to your chief. I've been told your chiefs are even better than the IOPC.
So
because the IOPC covers you up.
Are you responsible for the offence for which you're being interviewed for?
Somebody's making false allegation. I'll be suing her for false allegation because I never came to her. She came at me, and I never threw any bucket at her.
That's absolutely fine.
I don't even know how, because I'm with a bucket does not mean I threw it at her. I never even went to her. So she is a liar.
Okay.
1 second, I need to write this.
I'm even surprised somebody saying I threw a bucket at a person, like.
Okay, so you're not responsible for it, then he's saying.
Maybe she has an imaginary bucket in her dream. Somebody threw a bucket at her, because I don't know. Why will I throw a bucket at a human being? Do I look like an evil person?
Okay. No, you don't. No.
I'm not asking you for a judgment. I'm asking because I know who I am. It's not like a question, it's like a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
You see, we
so
said it
my
simultaneously.
next question is, so what did happen tonight in relation to the incident with the bucket and Mrs. Is what actually has happened?
You will ask her what happened. She will tell you the truth. Then I will tell you, because she cannot just come and lie against me saying I threw a bucket at her. I was just on my own doing my thing, and even when she came at me, I never. Why would I even do that? She and her son, they put chemical on a paper that caused me to be bleeding from my nostrils, and no police person did anything to this blood. They never even checked it. They never checked the paper for any chemical substance on it. I went to the hospital. I'm going to go in treatment, and the woman is lying, as if there is no God or truth in the whole world, saying I threw a bucket at her. Threw a bucket at her. What's the content of the bucket? Because right now the bucket is there's still something in the bucket right now. And let me even just prove to you. There's content in the bucket. So how can somebody say I threw something at her, a bucket at her, when there is a content? How could I have thrown something at her when there is something like this? When this is in the bucket? And even if I don't have anything in the bucket, she does not have a right to lie against me. And if she shows you her phone, she will see that I said to her, she'll stop lying, because there was something else she said before. She said she's in danger. And I wanted to record, and she bolted. Why are you in danger? If you're in danger, let me record you, at least as a proof. These are intellectual discourse. If somebody is in danger, let's record whatever is happening. And they both bolted because they noticed I went to pick up the phone. So how could I have thrown a bucket at somebody when the content, there's still something in here? Okay. This is it.
What interactions have you had tonight with Miss Aziz?
I don't have interactions with her. She came to me. She has always been asking me about my private parts for no reason. And today she came to me into the toilet.
A conversation she started, by the way.
Not me. Rohel, you come upstairs, you're peeping. Of course, you're talking to me. You're talking to me because you're cowardly. You're the one that put chemical in the paper that is making me bleed. Okay, if you want to talk to me, come here. If you're not a coward. Okay? So she's been talking about my private part every time since I came into this house, asking me what do I use to clean my buttocks when I am in the toilet. Do I use a tissue paper? Do I use a toilet kettle? So those words were really, really, there's no how. Even though I answer, I say I have my tissue paper. Why will I do that? Why are you asking me that kind of sense? But I can't, because of that, now be angry at her. So today when she came into the toilet to meet me, I felt like, why are you doing this? When she asked me questions, I said, what does it look like I'm doing right now? You can't just come into the toilet and be attacking somebody. It's not right.
Is there anything that you would like to add to this interview?
Come again?
Is there anything you would like to add to this interview before I finish it?
What interview? You said somebody said something against me, that I threw a bucket. I've shown you proof. If you have a camera to show, if your webcam will show that there's something in the bucket, if I threw something, you smell the content on her. And even if there's nothing on that camera, listen, you're talking to a lawyer. And even if I'm not a lawyer, I'm a human being. A woman cannot, because she's Pakistani or whatever her skin is, cannot just lie against me saying I threw something at her. There's something in that bucket. And if there's nothing in that bucket, I make bold to say that she cannot lie against me.
Okay, so I'm going to end this interview here. So I just have to caution you again, so you do not say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you didn't mention now something.
There is no need. I speak the truth. I speak the truth.
You say may be given in evidence, so you're being reported for the consideration of the question of the prosecution for a common assault.
I don't have any common assault. Nothing. She's the one that has been assaulting me, and not just assaulting me, harming me.
We've got details.
Oh yes, I just need to grab your details. So, what's your date of birth?
Why are you asking me for my date of birth?
Because you've been named as a suspect in investigation.
I reported Rohel as a suspect for this bleeding. What happened? What did you guys do to it?
I'm not here about that.
You're the police. I'm not talking about you. You. I'm putting it when near you. What are you gonna do? You came to my space. Listen to me. Listen. You are gonna listen. You are gonna listen to me. I'm not one of those. No, you've not listened. You've not even been attentive. You are not even apt in attention. You are not. I reported this to the police. Yeah, you can smack off for all I care. I reported this to the police, right? Yeah. And none of you did anything. No forensic, nothing. Not even identification, not even the paper that was brought. She said the female police said she touched it.
Okay.
Touching
What's
is
your
not
name?
a proof of this
How
thing.
is that?
So why did they not get?
I
Why
don't
did they
know anything
not?
about that. It's
You don't. I'm
information,
talking to
okay?
you as an institution. That's what you don't get. You don't get. You think I'm attacking you? No, I'm not addressing you as a person. I'm talking to you as an
Then
institution.
you need to call up Bedfordshire Police and talk to them.
How many times am I going to call them before they could even give me the reference number? They said I have to write it. I said no. You guys have to send it to me. These are just common sensical
What we
things.
can do is, if you give date of birth, we can take details on this.
No. Yeah, one. Listen. Even though it looks on the face of it that you want to appear to be comely, even though I can't certify that. But if I give you my date of birth, it's out of my own will, not that's the because I am not under. If I'm under arrest, you tell me to give you my details.
Okay, so if you don't give your details, you will be under arrest.
Why will I be under arrest? Under what crime?
Because you have.
That's a necessity.
No. Hold on. What?
That's a necessity. Did you just?
No.
Yeah, no,
Under what crime? You have no knowledge of the law, right?
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Tell me the law.
Okay,
Under what
so
law?
It's alleged, obviously, the common assault's alleged. Okay, so that's the offence.
It's what if it's false? What if it's a false
Well, that's
common
what we'll
assault?
find out later.
Because I would have to be, she should be arrested, or she should be interviewed for false allegation.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No, that's fair enough.
If somebody lies against a man that he rapes her,
Yeah.
and is acquitted, not just acquitted but discharged, that nothing of such happened, the liar should be able to bear the consequences of not just the man being
You've got one more
acquitted.
chance to give your date details to me.
Why?
You're not going to give them?
I said why? Are you not a
I
policewoman?
told you why. Because you
Why?
have to, because you've been named as a suspect in an offence, and you need to give your details.
What offence?
The common assault.
What common assault?
The bucket that you allegedly threw.
I did not throw any bucket. Can you see the bucket?
I know, that's why it's allegedly. Okay, we're not saying you have. We're just
Okay.
saying allegedly.
Okay.
Okay, well at this time you're under arrest for common assault. You don't have to
Excuse
say
me,
anything.
let me have my
The main
phone.
one is-
My phone. Don't spoil my phone.